H&M, as Francis calls it, for those of you who watch TYT Sports, H&M and Balmain, who is a clothing designer who has styled folks such as Rihanna, Kylie Jenner, and Gigi Hadid. They recently released their new line in H&M called Balmainia X H&M, and the places went nuts. We have a video of, I think this is in Sydney, Australia, of what happened when they opened the doors for people to file in and buy their stuff.
Hashtag Balmainia.
It's amazing.
What you gonna do when Balmainia comes down on you?
I remember Balmainia 6.
So I assume that we're all gonna be getting, I'm looking at the fashion here, we're all going.
Yeah, gonna do it.
H&M after the show.
Do you want to see? I was curious because I have no idea what Balmainia is. Believe it or not.
What?
I did my customary annual J. Crew shopping and got away with this number. But other than that, we have what people are doing is they're filing in, buying a bunch of stuff, not necessarily to own it, but to auction it off because there's that much demand all over the world. Singapore, Kuala Lumpur, one of them was in London at the Oxford Circus, and people are auctioning it on eBay. We have some of these items.
Oh my God, that's so revolutionary.
Is that a jacket?
No, those are pants. That's what's so revolutionary.
Oh, crazy.
I think I just caught Balmainia.
And here's another one.
Is that a bathrobe?
These things were these are whatever, eight times the price is what they auction it for. They said that even a stone's throw away from the entrance to H&M, people were creating a small black market.
And people were throwing stones. That's what I heard too. Literally, just a stone's throw.
Wow, that
to
was
get
impolite.
clothing.
Yeah, so in London, there was, what happened? These 20 guys tried to bum rush the entrance, and they're young guys, and I don't think they're enthusiasts of Balmain or H&M. They're looking to sell it online for 5 times the price, etc. After people had waited online for overnight, and they're all there, and this poor lady's there, and she's like, oh, no, I waited.
Yeah, we have a quote. I have traveled from Bulgaria, been here since 9 p.m. last night, and I just want a single piece. That jacket. My heart is set on it, but with the madness that started unfolding, ... She just blames it on these guys. She's not going to get a chance to go get that stuff.
Yeah.
The jacket.
The jacket.
God.
It sounds like, in the beginning, sounds like a Syrian refugee story. I came from Syria, and I wanted, freedom. No, just a jacket, just a beaded blazer.
And they can afford that, and if you're coming all the way from Bulgaria to buy a jacket, you're probably in pretty decent shape. One of the young girls that got the jacket, they're like, wow, you waited in line? She's like, no, of course not. I paid someone to wait in line for me. And she's like, I only paid him 50 pounds, which is about $77. And she's like, it's the best deal I ever got.
Good God.
Well, what is it about this clothing, and I don't know if this panel can answer it, to be honest, but what is it about this specific brand of clothing that people are so attached to that they are straight up, ready to attack people? And one of the guys in that video was just holding a rod of clothing and pushing it through the store. What is it about this clothing?
I love it. I think people want that euphoria of I'm here.
So it's just the rush.
The rush, and then they grab and pull. And you're trying to figure out what's so. Did you not hear the names of the people who have worn styles inspired by the person who inspired these lines? Gigi Hadid. Rihanna, Kylie Jenner.
These are all people I like, but I still don't. I still am not up in arms to get the clothing. I don't care.
So that's the interesting question, right, Grace? What it is people like to panic. That first guy running in was, by the way, hilarious. You got to watch that again.
Look at this.
Okay, he didn't want to slip. I love the panic, but that's the thing. People love the panic, right? And so they want to do this. It doesn't matter. They're just looking for an excuse. It could be an Apple, and it could be an iPhone. Look at the guy in the beige sweat. Oh my God, I gotta get there.
There he is in slow. I want to see it again. Oh my God,
I gotta go.
This guy slowly is like, I already got it, what I came for. But they don't even care what size it is. That's what we were talking about on Pop Trigger. It's like no one's being like, I don't know, is this gonna fit? They know if they get it, they can auction it, which is crazy because H&M clothes fall apart faster than you can send it to someone in express shipping.
I didn't even know that.
No, it's cheap
Oh, it's
clothing. That's the
terrible.
appeal. It's that you have this high fashion brand that now you can buy for, I guess like $1,100. It's not for much cheaper. It's not cheap.
Well, yeah. The thing about H&M is they'll do it for cheaper, but H&M, there was a great thing. I think John Oliver did it about how the way that they keep their small margin business so profitable is they just have things like this. That's like, oh, this week it's Balmainia, and next week we do something with Alexander Wang, and a week after we got just it's all about crop
They did like
tops.
Kate Moss's collection, and then now they're gonna do like Balmain, and then I'm good with Target, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, again, this panel is not that equipped to talk about clothing. Okay, let's just keep it real.
I buy drop crotch joggers, which is a new fashion, and so I have that.
Let's just say that none of us made the cut on Stylog, our
Yeah,
fashion
right.
channel.
Never was. Only was I on Stylog as someone who would come on and say, like, this is what Brett normally wears.
Yeah.
And here's what would happen if he put a little effort into it.
It's true. I'd be an ideal before candidate. I'd be great for the
we're
before.
all-
Like, look at her sad picture now. Think about what could be.
I've got before written all over me in almost every category.
Would you ever wait overnight for something like this? Is there anything you can think of seeing yourself in line for?
Look, again, I think people enjoy it. They don't particularly care that it's iPhone or this or Beatlemania, whatever. They like the idea of waiting overnight and being part of a frenzy. So and they always make it so that it's limited. They do it on purpose. It's not like they can't figure out how to make more jackets.
Yeah.
Right? They know how to make more jackets.
There are no more sweatshop workers anywhere.
Right.
Bull
They
crap.
limit it so that you'll panic and do this and create hysteria, and then H&M will get even more marketing. And if they had plenty, then nobody would bum rush them. They might not even come at all, right? So it's a certain psychology that they're appealing to. Am I part of that psychology? Fuck no. Like when I see people in the streets, I'm like, what are you guys doing? What do you do? Just get it next week. What fucking difference does it make? Get it next week.
Black Friday is great, especially because there's Cyber Monday now. Cyber Monday is like designed for people to, on Monday,
To chill.
buy but Monday, yeah, I'll buy it. I'll make sure I get up at some time between Monday and Tuesday and make my purchase. But it gives you the opportunity on Black Friday to sit in your pajamas, drink your coffee, and just be like, those people are so stupid.
Yeah.